Welcome. The topic of today's session is job hunting, the importance of a professional resume. Are you currently job hunting? If you are, you will likely find a number of job listings that you want to apply for. If you haven't already done so, no matter what type of job you're applying for, whether you want to be a contractor, a secretary, or a retail store manager, you will want to make a resume for yourself. Resumes are often used to replace or supplement a traditional job application. The only thing that your resume needs to be professional in nature. When it comes to resumes that are professional in nature, there are many individuals who wonder why having a professional resume is so important. In all honesty, there are a number of different reasons. Just a few of the many reasons why having a professional resume, at least a professional looking one, is important are touched here in this session. Perhaps the biggest reason as to why you need to submit a resume that is professional in nature is because the resume is often the first thing that a hiring employer will see. With many employers using the internet and newspaper employment sections to find qualified candidates, many are not meeting their prospective employees in person. Most just simply submit their resume as an email attachment or mail it in. Since your face will not be seen and your personality will not be witnessed right away, your resume will essentially end up doing all of the talking for you. That is why you want to make sure that it looks and feels professional. What you may not realize is that there are many employers who classify all of the applicants based on their resumes. Yes, this may not necessarily be fair, especially when that classification is based solely on appearance. But it is something that does happen. That is why you will want to make sure that your resume gives a good first impression. You don't want it to be tossed to the side just for its appearance. For the best chance of success, print your resume out on traditional white computer paper. Use standard font and make sure that it is easy to read. A professional resume, even just a professionally looking one, is also important because it can help give you an edge above the competition. For many, submitting a resume that is professional in nature, right to the point, and easy to read is common sense. But for others, it is not so obvious. You may actually be surprised with how many applicants respond to a job listing with a resume that should have never left their house. Depending on the job listing you are responding to, you may end up being one of hundreds of applicants. That is why it is important that you get an edge. However, the way to do this is with a professional resume, not one that will get laughed at all the way to the trash can. As you can see from being outlined above, there are a number of different reasons as to why the resumes that you should submit to hopeful employers should be professional in nature. The term professional in nature is used because your resume does not actually have to be professionally done. If you do have some writing experience, particularly concerning resumes, you may be able to produce your own professional resume. If not, you're advised to look into using the services of a professional resume writer. Hope you enjoyed listening to this session. Job hunting, the importance of a professional resume. Thank you.